Let's go. We are back with the Europa League, the semi-final second leg predictions. And first of all, I just want to highlight a comment on my first predictions for the Europa League semi-final. I pinned it. It said all I can say is LOL in capital letters to his predictions. Turns out, for the first time on the full 90, I had a video where I was 100% accurate. Obviously, with only 2 games to predict the scores of, it's going to be a lot more likely than predicting a Premier League game week. But still, 100% accuracy was absolutely awesome. I predicted a 3-1 win to Arsenal against Valencia and a 1-1 draw between Frankfurt and Chelsea. So, let's get into the Europa League. It's the day after, at the time recording, Man United and Arsenal bombed out of the top 4. I mean, Arsenal could still do it, you know, get like an 8-0 win against Burnley, and Tottenham bottle it against Everton. But, you know, that is not very likely. So Arsenal out of the top 4 once again. So this is a big game, Arsenal or Valencia versus Arsenal. And obviously Arsenal don't travel very well. Well, they haven't travelled well all season, apart from the last Europa League round when they went to Napoli and won 1-0, which was super duper cool. This is their only chance to win something this year and secure Champions League football, whereas Valencia can still qualify through La Liga. They're 3 points behind Getafe, and who are in 4th, and Getafe still have to play Barcelona. So, you know, Valencia do still have one eye on La Liga, one eye on this competition. Arsenal looked very shaky. They picked up 1 point in their last 4 Premier League games, the 3-1 win against Valencia in the first leg was literally their only good result. Valencia are very strong at home. They're a good team, and they actually beat Man United at home in the group stages. I know you could argue Man United didn't really try because qualification was guaranteed, and a win for them against Valencia would have only counted for anything if Juventus lost to Young Boys, which Juventus did, but Man United and no one else were to know that. I still think they should have tried harder to win the game. They could have finished top, but either way, Man United would have bombed out of the Champions League probably quicker if they finished top of the group. I'm going to go for the same results for Valencia against Arsenal that they got against Man United. I'm going to go for a home win, a 2-1 win to Valencia, sending Arsenal through 4-3 on aggregate. I think it's going to be a very, very close one, but it's all or nothing now for Unai Emery. He's the Europa League specialist. If anyone's going to get you to the final of the Europa League, it's Unai Emery, and with a 2-goal lead going away to anywhere of any opponent in the Europa League, at least, Arsenal should be capable of holding off and getting the result they need. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Valencia. Hopefully Arsenal can actually win on the day and surprise me and give me something good to think about. But yeah, I'm going to go for a Valencia win, but Arsenal to qualify ultimately thanks to that late Aubameyang goal. The next game, Chelsea versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Now, Chelsea are of course the favourites to go through, but Frankfurt are a decent team and they will cause problems. They are 4th in the Bundesliga with just 2 to go, joint with Bayer Leverkusen on points, and they're just ahead on goal difference. But they did just lose to Bayer Leverkusen 6-1. So I think they were like 12 or 13 ahead of them on goal difference before that game, but obviously Bayer Leverkusen got +5 and Frankfurt got -5 for a 6-1 battering by Leverkusen, so they're now both on 54 points, and it's, I don't know if Frankfurt rested players in that game against Leverkusen to put all their eggs into the Europa League basket, but I would say top 4 for Frankfurt looks unlikely because they still have to play Bayern Munich, whereas Bayer Leverkusen, I believe, have to play Schalke and Hertha Berlin maybe, which is definitely an easier run for Bayer Leverkusen, who are playing very, very well this season. So it looks likely that Frankfurt's only route to the Champions League is through the Europa League, much like Arsenal and possibly even like Valencia. It's only Chelsea that have secured Champions League football. So I think they're going to put everything into this game and it's going to be very, very entertaining. However, you've still got to back Chelsea at home, and given all the slack that he's got this season, Maurizio Sarri's actually done all right. He's got Chelsea in 3rd place at the moment, looking to get into the Europa League final. It's looking good for them. It is looking up, and he's got a win percentage of over 60% with Chelsea, which is decent. So yeah, you've got to back Chelsea at home, I would say, and I think they'll get the job done, much like they did in their win against Watford to secure top 4. You know, that could have gone either way. I poised that game to finish as a 2-1 win to Chelsea, being very, very close. Watford are a very good team. They had Deeney back. They've got Deulofeu, and whilst they had their share of chances, Chelsea defended well, Kepa kept well, and they won 3-0, and I think they'll be able to do a similar sort of job here against Eintracht Frankfurt. I think Frankfurt have got a little bit more firepower than Watford. I'm going to go for a Chelsea win, a 3-1 win on the night, sending Chelsea through 4-2 on aggregate. So that would make it an Arsenal-Chelsea final in Azerbaijan, which would be absolutely insane. And what would be even, this would be hilarious, right? So obviously City, Liverpool, Tottenham and Chelsea finish in the top 4. Arsenal win the Europa League, meaning they go to the Champions League. So the top 5 get Champions League football, Man United get Europa League. But what would be even better is if Watford win the final of the FA Cup, meaning that Man United's Europa League group stage spot goes to Watford, and Man United have to go through the qualifiers for the Europa League. That would be hilarious. I mean, if Watford don't win the FA Cup, United get in it, and Wolves go to the qualifiers, which would also be a great scenario. But it will be hilarious to see a team like Man United have to play in the Europa League qualifiers. So that is going to do it for this prediction video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like on it, subscribe today, turn on the bell so you don't miss a single full 90 upload. We've got some big stuff coming up. The final Premier League week coming up next on the channel. Then my reactions to the Premier League, the FA Cup, Champions League, Europa League final, you know, all that good stuff. I've got a very special video I'm thinking of planning about the Premier League and who wins the Premier League and stuff like that. It all just depends how it goes. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.